This is what happens when a 16-year-old can't afford a Fender, a Gibson or a PRS. This is what they make at school. Today I'm going to show you a really special guitar of mine. This guitar was designed by 16-year-old me and put together with a little bit of help, but essentially it was my own concept and the guitar that came to life. It's weird looking, isn't it? The design started with me wanting the sustain, the nice thickness sound that you get from Gibsons and PRSs, but then at the same time I wanted the style of a Fender and the bolt-on neck. So let's have a look at the other design principles. It's got a hardtail bridge, which is quite straightforward to design. It's got knobs that are spaced all within the handspan, so that at the time of sort of building it, I could adjust my tone and I could adjust my volume whilst playing. So it's great for those sorts of things. It's got a 21 fret neck because I was growing up by that point, and it's got medium jumbo frets. I cut the headstock to have a Telecaster going into a large Stratocaster design, and I used locking shallow machine heads. The guitar's got a bone nut, and then it goes onto the bridge, which was Wilkinson hardware. The body was made out of sapele and is really nicely chamfered. It's got some little calves and a countersunk electronic access point. So it's made out, as you can see there, it's made of 3 pieces of sapele, which is a type of mahogany, and the guitar was finished in nitrocellulose lacquer. I use nitrocellulose because the Gibsons were using nitrocellulose. I didn't realise it would present any problems, but it came out really well. It was shot using a gun, and the neck also has nitrocellulose, and actually the guitar is has a little bit of checking going on. Just like to say that the channel is sponsored by people who subscribe and people who like the videos. If you like the content, please subscribe. It really counts. This guitar was made in 2001 as part of that, as part of my woodworking school project for my GCSEs. It's got some humbuckers. I think they were Wilkinson humbuckers. Let's have a little listen to some of these tones because it's pretty crazy sounding. So this is the neck humbucker. In between, it's got a nice gap between those 2 pickups. It's got loads of low end. It's very punchy. That's down to the mahogany body. I must say the guitar is really heavy. It's like a £10 guitar, a lot heavier than my Les Pauls. It's almost like some of those new Les Paul standards that you get where they're like pushing north of £10. But it's great. It sustains really nicely. cool feature though where you can do your violins. With a bit of gain. You can see there that the body is so much heavier than the neck. You put it on your body, and because I've designed this to come out a bit further, it stops it from moving. Oh no, there it goes. So this guitar has a couple of flaws, and this is why you should always test out some of your ideas. The body's extremely heavy, the body is extremely big. What I did, so it doesn't fit in many cases, I keep it in a really big old Hiscox case from back in the day, from the 90s. What I use for this, what this guitar, some of the design flaws of the guitar is that I used a Les Paul to draw around for the bottom part of the body, and you can see the little horn there, but then from here it went into a Strat design, and it's kind of like what you see. It kind of looks offset, but it isn't, and it's kind of like what I thought a PRS would be. Bear in mind, I didn't have the internet at the time, and I didn't have access to all the things that that you would today, like patterns and jigs and all kinds of things. I did build a jig to carve this body out, but I sort of drew it onto a piece of fiberboard, cut that out, and then cut the sapele out with a bandsaw. Then we routed it. But yeah, that's one of the things. The flaw is just that body shape. Even though it's really cool, I think it's kind of like offset. This headstock is a bit Marmite, bit divisive, but I kind of like it. But yeah, in a cool offset, you never see offset headstocks, probably because that's what they look like. The neck's great. The way the neck joins the body is fine, but when I did initially attach it and mark out where the bridge was going, I did it slightly wrong. So I had to like undo this and re-drill it, and fortunately it covers the original holes. So that's one of the things that just I got slightly wrong. And I also got the scale length slightly wrong. So it's 25-inch scale. I had to kind of move it. Yeah, that was one of the things that didn't go so well. Other than that, I was 16. Like, look at it. It's a real working guitar. You can go and take it out. The action is really nice. It's set up really well. You know, it's got string-free body. It's got furls. We had to router this out and keep an offcut to sort of develop and build another piece that fits just perfectly. My dad helped me with that, to be fair. But this is what a 16-year-old can come up with in terms of their ideas and implementation. So there it is. I thought, as it's GCSE time in the UK, you know, it's where people in high schools take their exams. If you see this, you might find it a little bit inspiring. I don't know. It might give you some ideas if you're thinking about what you're going to be doing for your next year. There's some ideas. You can make guitars and things, and it's quite a fulfilling. And, you know, at the end of it, I got myself an A in my GCSE, and I got myself a guitar that I could use. So it was really, really cool. I learned a hell of a lot doing it, and it was the journey of learning that actually drove this. So, you know, I was really fortunate to have people around me who would embrace it. My teacher was super excited and happy to help me sort of get access to equipment to do it. My dad was super supportive and helped with sort of getting together the process. You know, oh, you want to use this for this, and I'll show you how to do that, and I'll show you how to do that, and then you can have a go, and then you do this bit, and gradually it came together. At this point, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely great. It supports the channel. I don't have any affiliations with any manufacturers, and I do have Amazon links, so if you want to buy something off Amazon, you can go on the link and you'll be able to follow that, and my channel will benefit at no cost to yourself. If you're thinking about building a guitar, you know, you don't put it off, have a go. There was a really good book that I'll put a link to here, and it will be in my affiliate links that I followed to do it. And it's quite an old school book, but it was really good to read. And it gave me 3 ideas to go from, and I sort of combined them because I wanted that PRS Fender Gibson kind of thing. At the time, there's no way I could have got my hands on a PRS. I had an Epiphone in my possession and a Squire in my possession. So at that time, I was able to cobble some design ideas out of those things that I had around me. But again, it's a really fun project, painstaking. I mean, that neck pocket on here is just perfection. You know, the way it's kind of built, it's got a lot of attention to detail. The fulfillment of actually going through a process like this and designing something and building it and seeing it through, that is absolutely priceless. So have a go yourself, and see you next time.